Hello and welcome to the All Night Gamers Podcast, episode 269. Nice. 69, number 3.
True, Cooper's gonna be upsetting this stuff. True.
Welcome back to another edition of the show. I'm back.
Dang.
I feel like a fart in a whirlwind. It's like one of my favorite sayings. And I really am feeling that way. But we're here. We're back. Other than the car, what else have I missed?
Let's see. Uh, did a bunch of the previews for some of the stuff opening up. I was number one for Rock and Roller Coaster. Let's go.
The Muppets?
They were doing a virtual queue for annual pass holders. I still know the tricks, so I got number one. I did not try them with Bluey today when it opened for virtual queue because I was working.
Very nice. So is it still the same ride, just with the Muppets
Oh, it's
instead of the
100% the
band?
same ride. Same ride, including the same issues. They're still having technical issues with the ride. Yeah,
Sick.
it's all Muppets, but otherwise it is exactly the same. Apparently, the courtyard has a 2-hour loop of different, rock bands going off. I'm like, uh, good for them. I'm not sitting there listening to 2 hours of music in the sun. That sounds like a terrible time,
Indeed.
but good to know. Yeah, so I got to do that. Went on Soren, because they're doing a very patriotic based overlay for the 250th of America. Um, oh, and supposedly I have better Wi-Fi now. It doesn't feel better, but it's 1 gig, and it was $15 cheaper than they had bumped my 600 megs to. So it doesn't really matter if it's actually better. It's Spectrum. It's not going to be better, but it's cheaper. So that's what matters.
Indeed.
You missed talking about the Star Fox Direct. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you did. You did miss that.
Although, I mean, what? It's Star Fox 64 4?
It's Star
Yes.
Fox 1.5.
I like that one better, I think.
True though, true. And how the designs are definitely for their camera mode more than anything else, with weird realism of it. I don't know. There's something just unsettling about the designs that they went with.
It is a little weird. All right, well, let's get into it. We're a week late on Forza 6, but Forza 6 is out now, and so is 007 First Light by the time you're hearing this. One of my coworkers is very into this game, and I totally forgot it was coming out until he mentioned it. Um, it is currently sitting at a 87 on Metacritic, so pretty good. Damn near great, some might say. We'll see. I'm very interested to see the user score. As of recording, it's not out yet because it comes out at midnight tonight.
Hmm.
Xbox Series X reviews 1 point lower than both PS5 and PC. I just think that's a little funny. It's the same game.
Mm,
Just 1 point less because it's on Xbox.
True.
deserved, honestly.
Apparently opened with an 89, but went down a little bit. And Forza was at 90, I think, 91. User score 8.7, so it tracks. Forza is great. I will talk about it extensively in a moment. But I guess it's nothing really new. Forza Horizon has basically always reviewed above 90. 5 and 4 were both 92. And Forza Horizon 3 was 91. So, but yeah, it's good. There's a Lego Donkey Kong set that was teased.
With the barrel.
Yeah, so it's
So,
going to be probably the same size as the big Mario and Luigi that they have in the Mario Karts.
Oh, you know what? I know what you missed, but we'll bring it back up from Collectors of Corner, so it's okay.
can't wait to
Interesting.
hear it. Um, Almost all of Bungie didn't reportedly know that Destiny 2 was ending active development until it was announced. This
That makes
just
sense.
keeps, like, how does every company get to have the same story? It happens like this every
Um,
time.
Because management is a circle that gets passed around.
True.
So yeah, Destiny 2 is ending development, I guess. Did you guys talk about that? Was that a week ago? I can't remember. No.
It might have been a week ago, but I don't think we.
Well, yeah, Destiny 2 is ending active development. I guess that's one way to start.
Rip.
uh, Finally. Destiny 2 needed to die a long time ago. Uh, Marvel Rivals scared us a bit, quote. Overwatch boss says the explosive success of another hero shooter prompted Blizzard to take risks. Yeah, it's almost like competition's a good thing.
No, only Monopoly.
Yeah, one company.
That one
Mega
company, Grant.
Megacorp. Megacorp
Mega
Incorporated.
corporation. Correct. How are they supposed to make all the profit if they are checks notes paying workers and competing with other companies? Yeah, that's crazy.
Epic Universe 1 year anniversary marked with new merch, including the gold Mario Power Up Band, now sporting the little piece of plastic to help hold the band onto you. There's a redesign?
This is a lot. Sorta. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Somebody posted it. Um, there's a
Just
better
saying
photo,
it.
but I don't have it. Um,
Oh, I see.
yeah, it's a little extra piece of plastic. I don't know what it's called. So it's just the little extra piece of plastic.
The band grip, I guess.
Yeah.
$30
Yeah,
for that
so
little coin. Oh my god. I
oh,
hate
oh,
it
oh
here,
no,
dude.
Grant. No, dude, hold on. Um No, that's not the half of it. That's one. That is one of the coins.
Oh, there's
That's
multiple
not the
coins.
first.
There are multiple coins. Hold on. Um, I don't know. That
That's
might be
not really. I can't really
too.
see it. It's not adjusting.
Hold on, I'm gonna send it over Insta.
Okay.
Um, 5 coins, $30 each. Would you like to take a guess at how much the Kronos Tower is?
150.
Alex, you've already guessed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, $600.
Oh my God.
$600, and it does not come with the coins, as far as I'm aware.
So 750.
$750 plus tax.
So $800.
$800 for a tower and the coins.
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Because don't you want Epic Universe's Kronos Tower sitting in your room collecting dust for $600? What I've always wanted. $600 dust collector.
Yeah, that's egregious.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we didn't have this on the sheet, but saying Epic Universe made me think Epic like Epic Games, and then I remembered they announced Unreal Engine 6 today,
That's
and
what was
they
the important
announced it
part.
with
Yeah.
a Rocket League makeover. So Rocket League and Unreal Engine 6. It probably will get me to actually like I might play a little more Rocket League. I haven't played Rocket League in quite some time, and I would like to try. I would like to play some again.
We need to get Cooper back in it because he bought the Cars DLC. Didn't he, Alex? Am I crazy?
I think so.
Yeah, so we gotta get his money's worth out of the Cars DLC.
Um, Microsoft has paid $250 million to end the lawsuit over Activision Blizzard's buyout. Well, who could have predicted this? They just paid everybody to shut up.
I want to get paid to shut
They
up.
lied in
Yeah.
court. We said they were lying in court. Everyone knew they were lying in court. They still approved it anyway. And we were like, well, it doesn't really matter because even if they get caught, they're just going to pay everybody off. And look where we are now. When did this
I
start?
would like to
When
be
did they
paid
start
off.
trying to buy this company?
Probably a couple of years ago now. It was after we
Yeah,
started the show.
we've covered the whole thing. January 18th, 2022. It's been 4 years. Damn.
That's insane.
That's rough. And we covered the whole thing. This is our magnum
Absolutely.
opus of knowing Microsoft.
They're just bad. And they should feel bad.
Mm. Oh, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book is out as well. We should have put that with the other
Yeah,
games.
they came out on Thursday.
Have you bought it?
I have bought it, yes. Spoilers.
What's well, I guess you can talk about this.
Yeah, I'll talk about it with the wheel.
Speaking of, on to Collector's Corner, the weekly segment where we talk about the games we've been playing, the games we've been buying, good things, bad things, and the like. We use a wheel here to determine who goes first. Goes first.
Gers.
And it's me. Let's go. Did I lose? Did my absence cost me my last place trophy last week?
No,
I need to
no,
look at
because
that.
I'm still 1% behind you, so I'm
Um,
gaining, but not by much.
okay, so I've been very busy. Where should I start? Have I talked about the Steam controller?
No.
No.
Okay. Well, I have it. It is
Interesting.
fantastic. Um, as in terms of like a basic controller, like take your standard Xbox controller, Xbox Series controller. There is no benefit this controller provides in terms of those functions, except maybe the D-pad isn't so shite. But really, these days the Xbox D-pad isn't that bad. Anyway, but it's like the same. Normal triggers, bumpers, two sticks. They're placed differently. Obviously, they're like PlayStation
Yeah.
placement. Um, but like
They're a bit
ABXY,
higher
start,
than a
select,
PlayStation.
home, all that normal stuff.
Well, it's got the
The
touchpad.
the special part is the touchpads. And like if you're not playing a game that could use a mouse as a benefit on PC, then this controller doesn't really provide you anything different than like an Xbox controller. Not to say it's bad. It's comfortable. The sticks are very nice. I like the wide the triggers are very wide. It's very comfortable. Um but yeah, so like anything where you might need to click just one thing or like pull up a menu sometimes, um or like Stardew Valley, you play with a controller and it's mostly fine, but every now and then you're like, really, I just want a mouse for a half second. Uh, this is incredibly useful and it helps turn PC gaming into couch gaming without having to have a mouse and keyboard on the couch. You get all the
Nice.
controller functions you need to play the main game, but like for every now and then you need like a mouse just for a second to do this one thing. That's not
You've
like
got it
part of
too.
the game or like a
Nice.
menu. You've got that there. Yeah. It also has 4 back buttons, 2 on either side that are built in. They're very smooth. They're very comfortable. And it's got grip detection, so it can tell when you like are not gripping the controller or gripping the controller.
Hmm.
And you can program on a per game basis what all of those do if you want them at all. You don't have to turn them on. It's very, very configurable. It also supports Bluetooth, but the main way it connects is by this puck, this little thingy. And it's actually magnetic and will attach itself to the back of the controller to charge it. And then when you pull it off, this is acting as the wireless receiver. It's lower latency than Bluetooth is, so it uses that by default. But if you need Bluetooth, it does support Bluetooth or just wired. Um,
Ah,
and one of the most important things to me is that it has this 3 dots button in the center. That's the same button that's on the Steam Deck. Accessing that menu sometimes I really need to do that when I'm on the couch and I have the Steam Deck docked, but
yeah.
there's never been a way to really do that. Now I have that button. I can access that menu. It makes things a lot easier. So I've really enjoyed that. I think it's a great controller. But I also recognize that the need for it is pretty minimal because if you don't like if your game would play fine with an Xbox controller and that's all you need, then this thing isn't really providing you anything special. It's got the programmable buttons, I guess. But like where it really shines is stuff that's like games that started out on PC or have a really good PC version where a controller will work, but a mouse is just useful sometimes. Or scroll wheels, they can work as scroll wheels. They can do a bunch of stuff. You can program it all. But like once you figure it out, it works really good. So solid thumbs up for that. Um, I also got this thing. This is called the MCon. It's a Bluetooth controller that slides, it has a slide latch mechanism, okay? It's MagSafe. So it's magnetically holding my phone to this. I push this button, and a little controller pops out. Those are recessed analog joysticks. There's two of them, and it's got full. They've got full analog triggers. I can play racing games on this thing,
He's
and
made a 3DS.
it's got handles on
That's
it.
what I heard.
So here's the thing: a 3DS is great. Don't get me wrong. I have multiple of them for a reason. I love that thing. But what it can't do is stream my Steam games, or I guess it can emulate some things, but my phone can emulate much more things.
Mhm.
And the most critical thing, the thing that's really pulled all this together, is this new Android app that came out like 6 months ago called Game Native. What that lets you do is it lets you log into your Steam or Epic Games account or whatever, or GOG or anything, and lets you play the games in your library natively on Android. So that means, I gotta exit out of this game I was playing. This is a game I'll talk about in a second. If it'll actually quit out of it. Or are we just gonna crash? We might just crash.
So working natively doesn't mean that it works perfectly.
Yeah, well, I had closed out of it a bunch of times already because I was trying to show the controller. So games like Balatro, Ball Pit, Cast and Chill, Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers, Stardew Valley even. This lets me play those games on my phone with my Steam cloud saves. So now I can finally play Stardew Valley on my phone after all these years because I can have access to my saves. That's the only reason I never really played it. I have bought it, but I never really played it much because that means I was like stuck playing on my phone, and that sucks. If I can only play it on my phone, but now this is like the most portable gaming I've ever experienced because it's my phone. This is what I dreamed of when I was a kid. One platform with all my stuff on it. I can play on whatever device I want. And it's just all available. I can play some stuff natively. I can stream some of it. But like, it's not my only way to play. And when I get home or whatever, I can play on my much more powerful equipment that I have here. And like, normally, yeah, I'll have my Steam Deck on me. But if I don't, like, this goes in my pocket. And it's not really, it gets bulkier for sure. But it's not that bulky, and it's definitely smaller than bringing another handheld besides like a DS or Game Boy, like something very small.
Yeah.
So I have been in love with this thing. And also, I tried Steam game streaming at the lake house for a little bit with this controller. I am so impressed with how good this has gotten. I literally was able to play Forza Horizon 6 with almost zero issue. 2.5 hours away. Like, the latency was incredible. And just having it all in this like portable little thing. I think it's great. And I'm definitely using game streaming more to play on the couch. I stream it in the house all the time. When I want to be on the couch, I just like stream it to my Steam Deck and plug that in. It works great. So, yeah, that's the hardware. I have been playing Forza Horizon 6. Obviously, the sim rig is here. It's kind of hard to see on the camera, but it's there. This room's a nightmare right now because of that. So I've been playing on the sim rig, and I've been streaming it to my phone. It is Steam Deck verified, but trying to run it natively is a joke. That is a lie. This is why I've tried streaming again, because I tried it on my Steam Deck and it was verified, and they're just like, oh, just turn it down to minimum settings and turn off anti-aliasing. But I don't know if they ever actually looked at the screen after they did that. I can literally see pixels. The pixel size is large enough for me to see them. It looks like a GIF from 2003. And I'm not joking. My mouth opened. I was like, "Are you serious? They say you
Yes.
can play the game like this? This is like playing on a Game Boy. What the fuck? This is horrible." So drop that entirely because I'm kind of spoiled and I just would rather stream it and get 60 FPS plus than deal with it running natively on Steam Deck and only getting 30 FPS. I'd just rather stream it at that point. Um, so outside of that lie, Forza Horizon 6 is great. It's very fun. The progression system, they went back to the original Forza Horizon. Uh, the wristband method, I think it is very good. I think the pacing is pretty good. I've played for 40 hours so far and still am under halfway, which for this kind of game I think is a good thing because there's a ton of stuff and they want you to be encouraged to explore and try all the stuff everywhere. So it's
Fair.
good. But also a lot of it is the same old stuff that we've gotten used to. Anyone that plays Forza knows it's like the basic events are still all the same. There's new cars, and it's the biggest map, and there's like new Touge battles and stuff, like some new events. But there's a lot of stuff that everyone's used to, so it's nothing crazy. Uh, but I think it's really good. The soundtrack is fantastic. The radio station's really good, and very much enjoying it. Also, have been playing Cast and Chill. That is the game I have found myself playing most because of this whole game native thing. It's super pixelated and low power, so it does not drain battery at all. And it's like a
Nice.
super good idle game too. So like I can have it on my phone at work, and I can literally set it up, and it even has a mode that will play the game for you. You can set limits on what it can do, so like you can't let it you can set it to like, okay, you can't catch any legendary fish or trophy fish or like earn any achievements basically, but like you can grind
Yeah.
small amounts of money for me. And you set it up to where like when you're playing and you put the phone down or whatever, and like if a minute goes by without you touching the screen or anything, it'll go into auto mode automatically and the game will just like lightly fish for
Play
you as
itself.
like a side thing. And then whatever you want, you could just pick the phone up, touch the screen, and it stops and lets you play. Again, you can do whatever you want.
Interesting.
Um, I think it's a great game. It is also available on Switch. But personally, I bought this for PC because I was gonna play it on Steam Deck. But really, this game works great on phones because of its idle nature. I've struggled to get myself to play this on my PC or my Steam Deck very long, but on my phone, it is great. Um, I think it's like $15 full price maybe. But it's 30% off right now for 10.50. I recommend a wish list and a look. It is cute and soothing. When you want to play a game
Nice.
and you don't really want to think, or you just want to play something like while you work at the same time, it's really weird, but it's good. And I think okay, that was everything on my list that I wrote down. I also got passports. We got our passports
Or,
in. Do you guys have passports?
No, I meant to. And then I just did not. Because
Okay.
we were going to, and we missed the appointment by like 15 minutes because of traffic.
Mm,
Um, and we just said, screw it, we'll deal with it eventually. Eventually has not come because it is expensive to do it for the first time.
for sure. They feel really weird. It's kind of like surreal. Um, but yeah, I got those in. So now we got to do more planning for the Japan trip. Um, Jewel loved the ears. Thank you for doing that.
Excellent.
Um,
Yeah, sorry I spoiled it.
yeah, it's fine. She had a bunch of other stuff for. I gave her a big squishy cheese.
Nice.
And a tomato coffee mug, and an Auburn hat, and the ears, and the big thing was a Galaxy Watch.
Nice.
She wanted one.
What's a Galaxy Watch?
Like the Android smartwatch.
Oh,
And looking at them made me realize that this smartwatch is hella old. I did not realize. Not that I really care. It does the bare minimum,
It does what it's supposed
which is
to.
really all I use this thing for is the bare minimum.
Mhm.
Notifications, step count. Uh yeah, that's
Yeah.
about it. So, it works fine for me, but it is hella old now. Um and yeah, I guess that's it. That was a lot. I feel like I just threw up. Let's see who's last. Alex is last.
All right.
Cameron, you're up.
Where's that? All right. So let's get the biggest thing out of the way, shall we? I have a new phone.
Oh yeah,
Um,
what'd you get?
uh, you win 1,000 G-Bucks, whatever a
Let's
G-Buck
go.
is.
I'm rich.
It is it is indeed an S26. Um, yeah. So Best Buy was having a Memorial Day sale, and my S10 Plus started. It told me months ago that my uh very good money saving, uh, you know, sell all my data, get a discount on my insurance, drive safe app, um, was out of date and would no longer be updated, and it hadn't updated in several days. So I was like, oh, great. Apparently it's just a glitch in the system, but my phone, eh, no, it it was unfortunately, yeah. It probably could have been a better time to replace it, but like it, it needed replaced. I can't keep going with that phone. Because it's Chelsea's very happy even with, you know, the it being a server issue, not a phone issue, that I have a new phone. Um,
Well, hey, speaking of all that stuff that I was just talking about on my phone, I recommend you look into some of that stuff because I feel like a lot of us have really lost sight of how powerful flagship phones are. But like,
true.
there's even in the base model flagship, like my S24 is base and it's pretty powerful. It's got like 12 gigs of RAM, which
That's
like for
crazy.
Android, emulating stuff on Android, that's crazy. And I think yours has just as much, and it definitely has a newer chip than mine does. So like, uh,
Yeah, there's no
I think
telling
you
what it
could
can actually
probably
do.
impress yourself, uh,
Oh,
with
I'm
that phone.
sure.
I
Yeah,
certainly have
but
been pretty impressed with the capability of this device with
yeah, the
games.
the only thing is I picked the so my options were spend $1,000 and get uh what is it, 512, um or do save $200 and get 256. Um and I debated about it. Chelsea and Cooper were both like, you should get, you should get the more storage. You're gonna regret not having more storage. And they're probably right. But I was like, well, okay, I if I have, 500 gigs of storage, where does that go since I can't expand it? So got the 256 and a 5 terabyte hard drive, um, so that I'd have somewhere for things to go when I start running out of storage. Um, that was the option there.
So you're just gonna carry
Um,
around a hard drive with you?
no, 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 no. I
Like
don't
how
imagine
much?
I'm
I
gonna.
mean, I can't imagine 5 terabytes of data is a lot for a phone.
Well, for a phone, yes, but I'm also using it for other things.
Like,
But
do you do any of your video stuff? Or I guess just literally just for
yeah,
videos, just
just
for recording.
videos. Yeah,
That's fair.
put the recordings on there as well.
Your camera's gonna
Which would
look
be fair.
fucking awesome now.
Mm-hmm.
But again, that's another thing on even the base model. The camera is crazy.
It has 8K, and I'm like, what am I supposed? I can't even watch it in 8K. What do you mean it's 8K? Like, yeah, I feel like the most annoying thing is just the Galaxy AI. I would like to completely disable that. They won't let me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
My
I
phone
mean,
hates me because of how much I use Firefox for everything. Sometimes stuff doesn't even work because they're like, you got to open this in Chrome, like certain QR codes and stuff.
disgusting.
Yeah, my phone hates it. It hates it so much. It asks me to change things all the time, and I'm like, no, fuck you. I don't want it. I want Firefox, and I want ad block. I don't want to see it otherwise.
True.
It
Yeah.
really wants to re-enable the YouTube app. I disabled it. Like it wouldn't let me uninstall it. Was the crazy thing. I couldn't uninstall it. I
Yeah.
had to just disable it.
There's stuff in here that I wasn't able to uninstall. Um, like Bixby. I can't uninstall
Yeah,
Bixby.
yeah. I can't get rid of Bixby, but you can
I
ignore the
can,
hell
however.
out of Bixby. If there's any one like voice assistant that you can ignore the hell out of, it's Bixby.
I mean, and this one doesn't even have a button where I can accidentally press to pull up
That's what I'm
Bixby.
saying. You don't even have to
Because
think
my
about it. You can just ignore Bixby.
completely ignore Bixby, which is great. Yeah, because on my S10, I was constantly accidentally hitting the Bixby button. Well, maybe not constant, but every so often I was hitting the Bixby button instead of the volume button because they're right next to each other. So I was like, yeah, I didn't. Not there's not even a Bixby button this time. This is great. But yeah, I think it's going to take some getting used to, especially because I've been my SD card that I've been running around with. Uh, it's had files moved to it, but I've got stuff from 2015 on there. So it's going to take some getting used to not having, over a decade's worth of photos.
How much storage was on that phone?
Um, so that was 128 gigs, but I had a 512 SD card.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, because the phone before that only had 64 gigs. So
You mean the Nintendo Switch too?
yeah, yeah. So phone is good. Expensive but good. I guess we also bought. I can actually buy a screen protector for this. It's not curved, so they actually designed a screen protector for it. It's great.
I told you, dude, they're
I
literally
bought an
they're just
OtterBox.
iPhones,
They're iPhones now. Yeah, no more. Oh well,
which is
we
honestly
can't
for
figure
the
out how to
best.
do a curve.
Uh,
Yeah,
I've got my qualms with Apple, but their like design is
ergonomic.
the best part about them. It really always has been.
Mhm.
So
True. Yeah, so
they kind of figured that
got
one out, and they're like, "This is fine. We don't need to change this."
this is fine. Yeah, so we got that. We I went and bought Yoshi. Um, Yoshi released the day after a demo, so I uh took Chelsea. Um, and she was running late to work, so I took her, and I went by Target, and they don't price match anymore. I didn't realize they didn't. They're like, oh, we only price match to Target.com, and I'm like, who the hell does this help? Like, at least price match to Amazon. Um, so yeah, Still bought it at Target, but I had it for pre-order at Best Buy, and I was like, okay, because I wanted to play it a little bit. Since Day After Day, no one's doing anything. But I got on Best Buy, and I would play on a bit, and then I checked my phone. Nintendo's like, the deal is gone at Walmart. And I'm like, oh, I should get this resolved. So I'm getting $10 back eventually. I don't know when. And then returned the one from Best Buy to Target. Should I probably do that? Probably not. But like, Target should price match like they used to. Yeah. So got Yoshi. I'm enjoying Yoshi. It is difficult at times though to tell what it wants me to do, and more importantly, how to do it. Some of the hints are really, really bad. Because it'll be like, sing the birthday song. And it'll be like, you gotta go sing the birthday song with the frog guys. And I'm like, this is not a hint.
Yeah, you're just saying words
So
to me.
you're just saying words to me. So it's, yeah. That's arguably been the most frustrating part. It's just it doesn't it doesn't know how to do a hint. But I'm enjoying it. I think I started. I'm through most of the third area. As with going to Rock and Roller Coaster on Friday. I did Toy Story Mania while I was waiting for Rockin'. Did Smuggler's Run. There's new missions based on the Mandalorian and Grogu. They sure did say that engineers got to do something. I didn't get to do jack shit. It was the right engineer. They're like, all right, right engineer, pick where we're going. I'm like, okay, but what do I get to do? So yeah, that was yeah. I Smugglers has always felt like a ride that's best suited if you have a full 6-person squad, and I never go to the parks with 6 people unless family or y'all are in town, and so once in a blue moon, I get to actually have enough people to enjoy that ride.
Yeah, 6 squad's a lot.
6 squad is a lot to ask for, but Smugglers is so risky because if you get like a child driver, you're just gonna feel sick the rest of the time you're at the park. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did that. I played Metroid Prime 4. I'm making my way through the last of the dungeon areas, I think. Well, second to last? I'm after the last crystal. I've got most of the green energy crystals. Um, that one is also slow going though. Been playing a lot of Tomodachi Life. Chelsea, did Grant and Joel's Muse finally start dating? Yeah. Yours and Joel's Muse have finally started dating. Alex's Muse is now dating Tifa from Final Fantasy.
I knew it.
He doesn't even respond.
I knew it.
Alex, are you awake?
I'm awake.
Yeah, so I'm playing that. Let's see what else. Play Game of the Week. When was this? Is this No, this was last week. Man. Okay, I already talked. I feel like I played a lot before the last show because I did like Resident Evil and because I did Leon's thing and their writer's event in Pocopia, but you weren't here for that.
I'm just now realizing that I really haven't played a serious game in like 2 weeks. And by serious, I mean anything that I have to like think about at all.
Fair, fair. Um, let's see.
I totally started a playthrough of Resident Evil 9 on hard mode and quit. I need to do that. I need to go back to that. I just had a multitude of thoughts.
Everything's going on. Yeah. And then what else? I think that might be everything. That just haven't been doing much else, I don't think. But yeah, it's it's been a good time, minus spending money I wasn't expecting on spending on a phone. But it was necessary, and that's why I'm protecting it. So that I don't have to buy a new phone. Dude, I didn't realize that they did screen protectors for the lenses.
Mm-hmm. I had one. Mine
That's
fell
so cool.
off.
They
I have
gave
yet
me
to
like
replace it.
3 things of them. So I've got so many.
Also,
Yeah, I was
by
like,
the way, MagSafe, that is not an Apple exclusive thing.
Mhm.
I did not know this until like a few days ago when I was looking into this controller because it's MagSafe. They're like,
yeah,
we have an adapter for Android. I'm like, adapter? Like, if this makes it clunky as fuck, I don't want it. You can just get a case that gives you the MagSafe ring, and you can just do all the MagSafe stuff. You can wireless charge MagSafe. You can use like the mounts. I mean, literally anything MagSafe. It just works. My old
nice.
wireless charging pad that I bought, I think before MagSafe existed,
Mhm.
works with this. This was like $10. This case.
Nice.
Yeah, I am so mad about that. I didn't know you could do that. I thought that was an Apple exclusive thing. I was just here sitting here moping about it for like years. I could have just bought the case. I could have had this. Better late than never, I guess, but man.
True. Yeah, that's crazy though.
So if you end up wanting MagSafe, don't think you can't have it. You
Yeah,
can get a $10 case.
just use it. Yep. And that does sound good though.
All right, well,
I think
Alex,
it's everything. Yeah.
All right. Obviously, I've played Marvel Rivals and Persona 5: The Phantom Menace. Especially because I have no bit right now for Persona 3. And I've played some Pragmata. Bad, and I'm supposed to have played Jack Bros, but I didn't. And I'm upset at myself for now. I gotta do that anyways. I want to play it. But what you missed last week is this. And
you bought that?
kinda. Cameron bought
Oh,
it, but
I bought it. Alex is gonna give me the money when he can because it's retiring.
retiring
So
the Great Decade Tree.
I see. Well, cool.
yeah,
I need to go home so I can build it there because I don't want to move it. I build it here. It looks like a pain to move
I like
around.
Hestu off in the corner.
Yeah, so you can build either the Breath of the Wild design or you can build the Ocarina of Time design with the baby Deku tree out front.
I see.
I don't know which one I will build. I haven't thought that through.
His goal was just to get it before it sold out.
Yeah, before it sold out, before it went officially fully retired.
Well, very cool. That looks neat. I can't wait to see it built.
Yeah. Anything else? I was blanking. And I ran around in Resident Evil, scared. So
Bro,
Still making his way through
you
that.
can't just keep saying you're scared. It's Resident Evil. You
I
knew that before
am
you bought it.
scared. Oh,
It's
I,
not gonna hurt you.
Alex,
It's
you
a
played
game.
it
It's a
the
video
will.
rest of the
game. It's in a
series.
screen.
Dude, you
I
played the
have
rest of the series.
played the rest of the series.
And
Yeah, you
you know
made
what
it
it
through the
is?
dollhouse, dude. You made it through the
It's
freaking the mannequins.
uh,
You can.
it's because he had a gun then.
No, you actually don't have a gun. There are those sections.
Then what are you scared about?
These zombies get back up. And arguably, the dollhouse is more scripted.
True. But like, I don't know. I don't see how you can do those, and now it's like I can't do it. Yeah, it's gross and fucked up. It's Resident Evil. That's like all they do.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. Gotta myself
We got
up.
to talk about that game someday.
Yeah. Sooner rather than later, if at all
Maybe
possible.
maybe you should get like find the cheapest TV you can on Facebook Marketplace and buy it. That way, if you get really scared, you can just like kick the fucking TV or something, and then you get it out of your system, and you didn't break your main TV. You just broke like a $20 TV or something.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's funny though.
If they won't give you a gun in the game, I guess you'll just have to go get one in this one in the real life. In real life.
And just shoot the TV.
Yeah, that'll show it. All right, on to the game of the week, Jack Bros, Virtual Boy game. Um, how do I put this nicely?
This game costs $2,000.
No, it only costs like a couple hundred.
Wait,
If
which
you
one costs $2,000? Thought it
the
was this
real
one.
one.
Oh, that's
No,
true.
it only
Yeah,
costs a couple hundred if you just buy the headset and a Switch too,
True.
and an SO. Um, I don't care. I tried, but Virtual Boy is. I mean,
Rough.
it's not just a funny joke that it's uncomfortable. It's actually fucking uncomfortable. So like playing any of it and no laying down doesn't help much. It's too heavy.
Yeah, that's what I determined. That's why I just put it on some boxes and had it level with my face so I didn't have to lean over.
Um so
Like
no
I had to
Virtual Boy
deal with
game
that.
is great because after a while you're just like, man, my back I've this sucks.
True.
Uh so like I guess it's fine. It's not atrocious. but man, I really don't care about this game. This game did not do anything for me.
It's I think it's an interesting time, right? Like, um, I don't know if it really utilized the 3D um enough because I've definitely played games like this without needing a Virtual Boy headset. Like there's some little third party Game Boy game that I would play when we were growing up. Um, level wise, same premise where it's like, oh, you get to level, you drop to the next one. So it's it's not bad. It's just not worth $2,000. That's for sure.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, games aren't $2,000 because they're 2,000. Like,
It's $2,000 because it's rare, but still.
yeah, Barbie for the DS is like 2 grand right now. If it's
Mm-hmm. True. I mean, I would say if you have a Virtual Boy, you should give it, well, not the actual Virtual Boy, I guess. But if you have like the NSO Virtual Boy, you should give it a shot. Um,
Yeah, feel how much
but if you
it's
have
see how much it sucks to play Virtual Boy games.
uh,
But I guess that's not really a fault of the game, I guess. But it really does make it hard to like it. I barely can like VB Wario Land, and that's like actually a good game.
that one is actually really good. I have played that. That one was fun. Yeah, it's just rough, you know. Like I'm not really sure what their intention was with doing the Virtual Boy games, other than being like, "Hey, we have the Virtual Boy," and then they didn't even bring the controller, which I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know if the Virtual Boy controller would have actually added anything to the experience, but I don't think it would have detracted from it at all. You know?
Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, like it would. I think it is just simpler to not make the controller because not only do you have to, deal with producing all of that, but also now people have
Get
to
the
learn how to use that controller
mhm.
with like two D pads that are in weird places and stuff instead of just let them use the joysticks and buttons. They already know where those are because like if you can't look at the controller, uh, and the buttons are all the same like feel despite doing different things. Like there's no way
Mhm.
to feel which one's which.
right. It would be advantage to the Virtual Boy if it actually had the buttons like the GameCube, or at least like
Yeah.
comes to the GameCube a lot. It's got unique size buttons, and all the letters are engraved into the button they are, so you can kind of feel.
Or even like something simple like the SNES, where it was just like some of them are concave and some of them are convex.
True.
Just something.
Um,
Just not.
so yeah, Jack Bros. It's a Virtual Boy game, that's for sure.
It is a Virtual Boy game for sure. Confirmed.
Onto the tidbits. Star Citizen has hit $1 billion in funding. Isn't it still in alpha?
Yeah, it's never coming out.
$1 billion.
I would like to hit $1 billion in funding.
And not
Let's make
release
a
a
game,
game.
boys. Yeah. Let's say we're gonna make a game and hype the
Well,
fuck out of it.
it's more like all the stuff they promise, I think.
You'd think people would learn not to listen to the promises until there's something actually there.
Super Mario Movie 3's release window confirmed by returning star after Galaxy's 967 million box office success. The window is 2029 supposedly.
It's so foreign, but it feels right for an animated movie.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not surprised with how much it made. And they're going, oh yeah, we're making a sequel.
Oh, good.
Uh, good. Be
There's a
more surprised
reason
if you
you
weren't.
see all. It was like comic books and different things in the past, but right now it's try to get video games because it's an untapped media for us to steal and make movies and shows from. And we will change them to not be like the video game, and people will hate it.
Disney Lorcana promo card confirmed for Toy Story 5 at AMC with Dolby tickets.
Yeah.
So you buy the tickets, you get a
So
card.
yep. When you show up to go watch the movie,
Interesting.
because that's why you go. That's why you go see a movie. But then it's also been confirmed that it's not exclusive to seeing the movie, which kind of negates the whole point of it being a promo for the movie.
PS5 Destruction All Stars has been delisted and disabled without notice due to ongoing technical issues.
Uh,
Now,
that's certainly a choice.
it's okay. Don't worry. Nobody played that game.
True.
So, in this instance, we don't have to worry about it. But it is scary that they just did that.
They really said, well, nobody actually plays this, so would anyone even notice if it was gone?
No.
And nobody noticed.
Well, I guess except Gaming Bible, whoever wrote this article.
True.
Oh,
Yoshi and the Mysterious Book Tetris 99 event is happening this weekend. I can't believe Tetris 99 is still going on.
that's quite impressive.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. Like, do they really get that much engagement?
Apparently. At least I know. That's what matters. Yeah, I don't. I feel like it would make more sense if there was like something to go with it. You know,
Yeah.
there's. I mean, yeah, I guess you can win some money, sort of.
I think it's just the idea kind of Nintendo is really good, or I guess working as well. Oh, I guess they own this and they work with the play. I don't fully understand the Tetris agreement. Um, like it and Mario Kart, they have like that dream uh games as a service thing, and they're not games as a service. But like kind of just longevity and people playing. Their
Yeah.
companies are always shooting for them, being like, "Oh, our shareholders will love this."
You could say that.
Dragon Quest 40th anniversary live stream.
Yeah, that's tomorrow. Well, I don't know if it's before or after the show, but it's
Def-
sometime tomorrow, and it's 10 minutes long.
wow. 10 minutes. I wonder what they'll
Really?
announce.
Um, Dragon Quest Builders 4 feels likely. Probably the next actual Dragon Quest.
Um, I had a fun tidbit about the drive. So in Forza Horizon 6, the AI racers are called drivatars, like avatars but driving.
Yeah.
And some of them are like named after your friends. So like other people in your Xbox friends list that have played Forza games. You will sometimes see like their username over an AI drivatar that you're racing against. And also sometimes they're just like generic names. Uh, and there's this one that everyone has caught on to that's named Bowie Knife 99, and it is a dirty, stinking cheater racer that will do whatever it takes to get an advantage over you, including wrecking into you. Um,
That's hilarious.
Now the funny thing is, a lot of times I drive like that in the game because this isn't Gran Turismo. They don't punish you for driving like that. In fact, they encourage you to drive like that. You get points for driving like that. Um, so I'm not saying I'm any better, but the internet has caught on to Bowie Knife 99.
Funny.
Ball Pit is available on Nintendo Game Trials. Highly recommend. Highly
Oh,
recommend. Um, it is currently not on sale, but it's only $15 anyway. And it's a Devolver game. We love Devolver around here. Uh, so I highly recommend
Devolver
you try
still
it.
feels like the biggest loss from E3. They were just so unhinged.
Yeah. But honestly, like the only reason I really ever cared about their unhinged stuff is because like they made really good games and they still do. Uh
Sure.
so like their behavior is actually enjoyable because they make good games. It would be way more annoying if they didn't.
It's like Nintendo's memes during the Wii U era.
Yeah. Um and new PlayStation Plus titles for June. Grounded Fully Yoked Edition. I read that one in my head when I was typing this out, and I literally thought this sounded like the guy from the Scrunt video. But like reading the other games that we don't ever mention, like this sounded like he could just say that.
Snickle
Grounded
snuckle.
Fully Yoked Edition. Nickelodeon All Star Brawl 2. Warhammer 40k Darktide. That one's actually good. Fully Yoked Edition. What does that mean?
Great question.
Yoked
I've never played Grounded to know what it
in
is.
slang terms, yoked means having well-defined muscles and being exceptionally muscular or fit. Uh,
Mm.
the term originally
Hey,
referred to a wooden beam used to harness draft animals together. Over time, it came to describe people who possess large, strong, and visibly connected shoulder and neck muscles. Fully yoked edition.
we're gonna assume they're talking about the beams.
Fully beamed draft animals. This is farm equipment. The game. Old but interesting tidbit of the week. So there's a story about the PS3. Um, Burnout Paradise for the PS3 had this neat feature where you could plug in a webcam, and when you wreck someone, it would send a photo of you to them, so you could flip them off or point and laugh for a photo. Or as the majority of players did, have it send a photo of your dingaling to the person you wrecked. Not only would it send them that photo of your dingaling in the game, it would also save it to their hard drive where you could then print it out via the print feature of you could print the PS3 had printer settings. Everyone always likes to joke about how the original PS3 had a compact flash reader and like that big card reader thing on the front that could read like 18 different kinds of cards, but no one talks about how it had printer settings.
It's not even
That's
the
fun.
original that just has the printer settings though. The
Yeah, I mean they left that in because there was
yeah,
no need to remove it. But like was it necessary? No.
makes it funny though.
They removed the
Or
hardware stuff because that physically reduced cost, but like they already made the printer stuff, so they might as well leave it in there if it's the software.
That's so funny though.
Printer print from my PS3. I wonder if I could do that. I should try to print from my PS3.
But you have to have a printer old enough.
I don't know.
mm,
My printer works on
yep.
Wi-Fi now. But I guess I
Hmm.
could USB it. I'd have to I don't know if
Grant's
I
gonna
care
come
enough
in
to
next
move my
week.
printer, but I might.
Grant's gonna come in next week to tell us how it went. or if he just went, oh, it was too much work.
That's also that's crazy how the developers of Burnout Paradise were like, let's program a feature where you can send a photo of anything you want, like with a webcam, unrestricted to other players.
That won't cause any
Someone
issues.
is blasting fucking dick photos to potentially kids. Imagine being like 12 and just trying to
A
play
12-year-old
a
would
Burnout.
absolutely enjoy that, though. Like, don't give me that. A 12-year-old would absolutely
I
love
don't
to
know,
do
dude.
that.
When I was 12, I didn't like looking at penis photos. I'm just gonna be honest
Well,
with you.
no, but like, no, the 12-year-olds would be doing it. They'd be sending the photos.
Fair,
Whether or not they want to see others is not, you know, they
maybe.
may not want
Okay,
to see
yeah,
others, but
okay.
I think they'd want to be the one
Be the
sending them.
dumbass. And
I don't know. I just imagine like someone our age doing that. Like, bro, you're sending your dick to minors on Burnout Paradise on the PS3. Who needs Roblox? Reject modernity.
True.
Curry cursed. On to the rumors. Xbox Showcase titles leaked early. You can see newly added games to the coming soon to Game Pass section. They recently just added loads of TBA titles. This means we will be seeing these games in an Xbox Showcase. They've never done this before. The games include Clockwork Revolutions, Resonance: A Plague Tale Legacy, Tropico 7, Armadas, Witchbrook, Fable, and There Are No Ghosts at the Grand. I don't know what any of those are besides Fable. So this sounds like this is going to be true because
yeah,
it's an Xbox showcase. It's going to be a bunch of stuff no one knows about at all. And then one thing that everyone actually cares about, which in this case is Fable.
What it sounds like.
A Sony State of Play for June is listed for 90 plus minutes long, according to Alamo Drafthouse Cinema. So,
What a leak.
Alamo Draft House is my favorite leaker.
I just realized that we might be busy soon. It is June.
Yeah,
June is upon us.
yeah.
We
Most
might
likely,
actually
yeah,
have news
practically
again.
June.
Oh boy. Apparently Nintendo's also rumored to have one, and that reading that headline I was like, "Oh, wow, really? They're planning to do a direct in the month of June? You got to be kidding me."
They haven't set any of their usual time.
Yeah,
They've
that
just
is
been
fair.
doing
They have
small.
abandoned like everything else now because they just want to use their stupid app.
They're like, we'll just do a small little drop. But I like the direct because you get a ton of info even if you don't care about it.
Yeah, I don't have to go check an app every day waiting for one news
True.
thing. We're just going to do this one thing every few months. Tell me everything I need to know. Don't make me
No.
check an app every day and then inevitably just not hear it until I look through
See it on.
Wario64 tweets or his
Yeah.
my notifications because I have notifications for only him.
Yeah, you inevitably just see it online. It's like, well, what's the point of having the app?
Nintendo is reportedly planning a 20% production increase for Switch 2. Yes, the price is
Interesting.
going up, and sales will too, because this economy is freaking backwards. I paid $50 for gas the other day, and I'm mad about it.
Dude, I paid 40 for 9 gallons. I'm livid.
That's usually what I pay, because my tank is pretty small. But I paid 50 for like 10 gallons. It was yeah, 10. It was $5 a gallon. Ugh.
Ooh. Yeah, regular gas isn't quite that high yet, but
And I just want to
not.
buy. I want to buy a hybrid Honda Ridgeline. Call me gay. I just want a
Okay.
hybrid. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't ask so sternly. I just want that, but they keep delaying production of it until like 2028 now. I guess I'm gonna have to buy a freaking Toyota. I did find out the Ford Maverick is just a Toyota Prius with a small truck body on it, so I might just buy that. Anyway, finishing topic for the week. What singular game could you play as your full-time job?
Hmm.
That's a hard.
So I feel like there's definitely. I almost said schools of thought on this. There's definitely not schools of thought on this.
No, there's the easy, cheesy answer, and it's Minecraft.
Yeah, sandbox games would be fairly easy to be a full-time job with.
Especially ones with lots of mods.
Yeah, not arguably. If you pick an Animal Crossing, I think it has to be New Leaf. Um, it's just it's got the most content since it's got uh I don't know if it actually has more to collect than New Horizons, but it's got uh Desert Island Escape, it's got the Puzzle League thing, it's got most of the amiibo cards. They're like you're not sacrificing a lot to do New Horizon or New Leaf instead of Horizons. But I don't know if that's arguably the correct choice either.
Um, I think actually Forza could be one. There is so much to do. I've never finished a Forza game. I've put plenty of time into them. But there's like always so much to do. It keeps they
Yeah,
keep making it bigger too.
yeah, a game with DLC would also be
Yeah, and
good.
there's gonna be DLC. Oh my god.
I think
Uh,
arguably um I know so not necessarily Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but
no way. Sorry.
I know there's a lot
We've
of
already
mods for the Wii U one.
we've already done 10 years of Mario Kart 8. We can do a
No, 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 no,
lifetime.
no, 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 no,
No,
no.
no, 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 no. Wait, wait, wait,
Yeah,
wait.
literally, dude. No, freaking, absolutely not. I can't go back. Full time
No
job.
more.
Oh my god.
Absolutely not.
True.
Yeah. Other than that part, I think
You are
with
insane.
other than the fact that we've already played it for a decade plus, I think there's enough mods with eight, the original eight, um, that it would be possible, and fairly easy to do. Um, I don't know if I could bring myself to do
Yeah, why? This is supposed to be like a which one do you want to
it.
do, not like what would be hell.
um, yeah, let's see. I think most story games would actually just be a miserable time. Um, after a while,
Say that again. What kind of games?
like
He said
story-based games.
Oh
anything with
yeah.
a story.
Oh, anything you have to replay? Yeah. Oh. Unless it's like one of those few instances of a story-based game that has like a
A
ton of
bunch of
endings.
paths. Yeah, but even then, what do you like? I remember there was a Reddit thread, um, asking what you would do, or like, yeah, if you had to play uh, Mario 64 as your full time job, right?
A lot
But
of
you
people
only
did
had to
that.
beat it every day. Like if that's the stipulation where it's like you only have to beat it, then you get a game where you can 100% it in a couple hours, and then you've got the rest of the day to do whatever the hell you want.
Hold on. Oh yeah. Well, Mario's not super hard to 100%. But I would
Well,
pick something
once you get into a
easier.
rhythm of it,
Mario 1,
mm,
4 minutes. If you had to do
yeah,
your hypothetical, but that's a different hypothetical.
yeah, that's a different hypothetical. If that's the stipulation, then it's definitely just a game you can blaze through and not have to do anything else.
Roguelikes would also be good. Like I could
Mm,
play like Binding of Isaac, I think.
fair,
Or like
fair.
Hades, Hades 2. Um,
Yeah, something with some replayability for
Next
sure.
Machina. Yeah, like something that like honestly takes a lot of grinding to discover everything. The amount of content in the Binding of Isaac these days is crazy.
So, oh, I think my answer would still be Minecraft, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Minecraft.
I
I
think
just
I would get sick of
it
it pretty fast. I think I'd burn myself out fast.
it's just a safe answer though. Like to be stuck with one game for the rest
Yeah.
is such a safe answer. Just because modding wise, there's a lot, but I'm not the biggest fan of this anyway. So I understand the burnout thing. I just I don't know.
Like
Just
maybe
comparatively,
if you're allowed to mod the hell out of it, like you said, then I could be more convinced. I think. But like base
yeah.
game,
I assume.
yeah, I don't know about that.
Oh well, I assumed you could mod
Yeah, if you can do a bunch of
it.
mods and stuff, then okay, I'll take that. Well, because at that point you can literally mod the game to do anything.
Yeah,
Mm,
You could play Mario
I'm
1
playing
inside of Minecraft.
exactly.
true.
Yeah, I'm playing Minecraft.
Me using a computer inside of Minecraft to browse the internet.
True.
What would y'all pick?
Probably probably Animal Crossing. On the stipulation that it's just play the game forever. As as your 40 hours a week. Yeah, 40 hours a week, I think. Animal Crossing or something.
I mean, I guess my safe answer is Stardew Valley. I could play that
They've
game to the end
answered,
of
yeah.
time.
It needs to be a game where you're
Uh,
actually able to do something.
but other than that, I guess Minecraft with a bunch of mods, I'll take that. Or Forza, or like I said, a roguelike of some kind. I probably would default to Binding of Isaac because that's just the one I've played the most. But like any of them would work. Like if there were job openings and there wasn't much, I would take a roguelike over something else just because of the genre, regardless of what the game actually was.
Right, that makes sense.
True.
All right, well, I think that's going to end it here. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please share us with a friend. We post every Wednesday, usually, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, youtube.com/StormwindGames. Anywhere that you get your podcast, you can find us. Add us on Twitter at All Night Gamers with a K. Let us know, what do you think you could play as your full-time job? Are you playing Forza 6? Do you like it? Are you getting 007 First Light? Did you get the new Yoshi game? What do you think about that? Did you take any phallic photos with a PlayStation 3 webcam in Burnout Paradise? Let us
That's
know.
crazy.
And or only if you are
Maybe
okay
don't
with
tell us
maybe,
out loud.
yeah. I mean, just be okay being prosecuted. Uh, yeah, and that's all we got. We'll be back next week. As always, thank you for listening again. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. We love you all to death. See you next week. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.